All right, comment has come up a couple times now on what is a four-way valve. Because on top of our pump, we have a valve that does vacuum, neutral, or pressure, depending on which way it's turned, and we call it a four-way valve. Well, the valve just changes the direction of the airflow coming out of the pump. The pump is always moving air in the same direction. And depending on what direction the valve's in, it does it. Why do they call it a four-way? Let's take a walk. All right, here we are in our 1972 Larson Vacuumatic that has 1, 2, 3, and then back there would be number 4 individual valves. And this is where the whole concept of four-way comes from. Our vacuum pump moves air from here into the pump and then out of the pump back here, which is why we have our pressure over here and our vacuum over here. This is our vacuum relief, this is our pressure relief. And then from there it goes through the different piping. Right now it's set up for vacuum, so it draws air from, this is where it's coming along, follow our piping. There's our oil catch secondary. And then it comes out of there and goes to the tank, which is up here. That goes to the tank. So, right now we're drawing air from the tank through the secondary, or the primary, through here to the pump, and then we're discharging through here back to our oil catch muffler and out. Now, if we want to reverse direction on this particular unit, we stop directing air to our oil catch muffler, to our our oil catch muffler. We open up this valve, which now allows us to push pressure to our secondary. We close this valve, open this valve, which now allows us to draw air from here, pressurize it through the pump, pump it along into the secondary or primary, and then up to the tank, and we pressurize the tank. Instead of having to use 4 valves, we now use 3. We will use 1 valve that has 3 positions rather than work with the 4 valves. Much simpler now. Alrighty, toodaloo.